Cut it. Cut it. Can't say the F word.
Oh, I didn't know you were on yet.
All right, you just want to pick it up, Pot. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Coach Rhodes. Our man, Coach Bird here.
What's up, guys? Kind of like hiding my face right now. A little bit, kind of disappointed. Because I give y'all some trash picks this week.
Oh.
Just pure dookie picks. So I'm just, right now I think anybody can make a pick better than that. But I just felt bad, and I just felt bad, guys.
Hey, the last episode, didn't we give Carolyn a shout out for? Let's get that off for you.
Can't quite breathe in there, but I'm gonna leave this trash can here because
make
we
sure
give
she
y'all
gets a chance at another anniversary.
little trash picks, and I'm sorry, guys. Sorry.
Well, it is what it is, guys. But welcome to episode 34, Unscripted Coaches. Before we get started, I really appreciate it again. Try to do this from time to time. Need to do it more often. Appreciate everybody's support for the channel, for the podcast.
It's fun.
Me and Coach Bird enjoy it, but if you're watching this video, do us a favor and click that like button. Get a lot of views, man. We'd love to have some more likes.
Tell your buddies about it. Tell your buddies about it.
And if you hadn't already done so, subscribe to the channel for us, and we'd love to see that number keep growing. We've already well surpassed anything we ever thought would happen.
Yeah,
but we'd like to
about a week or two. But
yeah, and here we are, 34 episodes and
almost a year, baby. Almost a year.
It's closing in.
Almost a year, man.
So we'll have to do like a 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
I don't even know when that was, but
It's November sometime.
well, listen, we already talked about it, guys. We didn't do a real good job last week on our picks, okay? And taking some heat, some of the locals have kind of come at us. We'll kind of roll through a few of them.
I got a lot to say about a few games.
First of all, obviously, I'm gonna give I lost a friendly wager. So, Coach, I need a little what's up.
What's up?
Garris Warren, okay, and his Wolfpack.
Ah.
Garris Warren and his Wolfpack. That was a little friendly wager there. So shout out to Garris and all the good Wolfpack fans. There are some good Wolfpack fans out there. He's one of them.
And I mean, if we decided to play the first half, it'd probably been a different game.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the East Carolina game a little bit.
Well, look. Hey, listen.
3rd-and-1. Because if we score, you think the coach is going for 2?
Oh, he was.
We're going for the win.
Nah, he was. That's what it was. I mean, they were going for the win. Okay, they were going for the win, and you know.
I hate that. And you're offensive coordinator, you call things, and I've done that stuff. But if it's 3rd-and-1, and you to yourself, you say, well, if we don't get it, we're gonna pass. Then why not pass on 3rd down? If you're gonna pass on 3rd down and then 4th down. If you're gonna run on 3rd down, let's try it again on 4th down.
Yeah.
You got 1 yard, and I asked you the other day, why is it so hard for teams when they get inside the red zone to score? Because East Carolina won't the only one now. Tennessee did it a couple times, but I don't know.
And we talked about it. You know, it becomes easier to defend because there's less space. You know, the closer you get to the end zone, there's less space for the offensive players to utilize. You can get tighter in the box. You can do a lot of things a little bit different. And you know, hats off to State. They made a play when they needed to. My thing was, I mean, listen. To be honest, I never said East Carolina was going to win on our talks, but I did say they were going to cover.
Yeah, we did get that.
Now, early on, it was looking a little hairy, but we got it. We covered.
But
now,
first half.
the total, geez Louise, where did defense come from?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm an East Carolina fan. I've been following it along. I really didn't think, to be honest, based on the reports and stuff, I didn't think we were going to be that good on defense, but obviously we played well, and I do think State's a good football team.
Yeah, and the only touchdown State got, dog, was they got 2 15-yard penalties in the second half.
Yeah.
That gives them a first down, but and I don't know about to get. If you're in a shotgun and you're on the 4-yard line, but you're actually running from the 10-yard line because you're in a shotgun. I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I just don't know why it's so hard, but I was pleased with what the little effort they give.
We won't talk about all the games. We got to talk about this one. Listen, Texas, Ohio State. Say what you want to. Arch Manning underperformed. I hope that was a one-off for him, not because of who he is, but it's a big storyline, and he, you know, if you're a fan of the game, you want the people who are supposed to be the stars to play well. I don't care who they play for. I want to play well. I thought, you know, he just there from the very beginning, he didn't look comfortable. There was a lot of throws that were off.
I don't think he used his legs enough.
No, I think he could have ran the ball some more.
Play calling was kind of like simple. It wasn't much. You know, Texas always has a lot of eye candy and stuff, but it was just plain vanilla.
You know, I made the comment with these early games. I don't know. This is just pure speculation. I thought about this during the games on Saturday. It was almost like, hey, we're going to use some base stuff, and we'll have some specific wrinkles in there. But it seemed like a lot of the play callers were holding stuff back last weekend. Like they're waiting for a bigger moment later in the season to do some of the stuff like Bird's talking about. Maybe I'm just wrong, but I'm like you. I noticed a few games like that.
And that Saturday, I'm just saying, Ohio State was better that day.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
You
picked that? You picked that up?
I got you.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm just saying, because the quarterback of Ohio State's last name is saying. He played good.
He played well.
And I thought the receiver mode. I mean, that was two Heisman candidates, but it ain't gonna make or break either one. I mean, it ain't gonna make or break.
Well, I think it's gonna make Texas better in the long run. I do. I think it'll make Texas better in the long run. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm still not surprised to see them make a run. Now, let's go to the nightcap game, Coach. LSU Clemson. Now, listen, my man JJ's out there. He's a faithful follower of the show. I love him to death, JJ. But here's right now. We've already talked. Me and him already talked about this. I said it before. The one area I was concerned with Clemson was the running backs.
Yep.
Okay, the run game, guys, was a big struggle.
They
had 30 yards, and everybody's like, well, you know, Klubnik this and Klubnik that. And Dabo's already said, look, he didn't play well. He missed some reads. Whatever. The reason he didn't play real well is because Clemson couldn't run the ball, and LSU sold out on the blitz package.
And when somebody senses that you can't run, you're one-dimensional.
Pin your ears back, defense.
Go get
him. And let me tell you, I know that he didn't have a great game, but that being said, I still thought out of the quarterbacks who were on the losing end of things, I thought he was one that he still played well. He didn't play great, and obviously he could play better, but I do think he played well. Dabo said he didn't play good, and I get that. He knows more than I do. He watches. He knows the reads that he missed. I don't. I'm just watching the game.
Dabo. By the way, appreciate it, Dabo.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it. I mean, I had Clemson in a 5-parlay team. 5-team parlay. 5-team. All Clemson's got to do is win. I'm going to win some nice cash. Thanks there, Dabo.
Coach.
But I'll get you again.
Here,
that was definitely a.
Get you in there, man.
This is what I was doing. And I thought they had a chance. We talked to each other. And then I said, well, we're going to play for overtime. But now listen, we also talked about LSU spent over $25 million on the portal. And most of that was on that back end, that secondary, and that defense. Yeah. And they got some dogs now. They got some dogs.
Well, across the board, I think one of the major things, I don't know that we picked this game. We kind of stayed away from it. I'm glad we did because shoot fire. Florida State embarrassed Alabama. Okay, they embarrassed Alabama. And you know where they embarrassed them? Up front. Up front, well, first of all, let's just call it like it is. A lot of overreactions out of the first weekend.
Yeah.
I don't think you overreacted on Alabama.
No.
There's serious concerns with the Crimson Tide.
Nobody's scared to. Ain't nobody scared to play Alabama.
Not right now.
And ain't nobody scared to play.
Not right now.
And that quarterback, who's the quarterback? Florida State, coming from Boston College.
Castillo.
He eat them up now.
Yeah.
But there's nobody. Used to be it was just Alabama. Ain't nobody scared of Alabama now.
Well, I'm just telling you, that was bad, and they got whooped up front. Whooped. And if you ask me, across the board this weekend, the teams that I saw struggle the most, I think they struggled up front offensively. Yeah. And you hear it all the time. There's just not a lot of offensive linemen. I don't know. Hey, listen, if I had a son who was a pretty good defensive lineman, but he maybe wanted to hire recruits, like he was good, but he won't like a 4-star. Shoot, I might look at switching and say, listen, buddy, go to the other side of the ball, because there is a need. I know people don't like to hear this. There's a need for offensive linemen in the game, and that's evident by what you saw this weekend. Because teams that struggle, they got their tails whooped up front.
I thought though the ACC, other than I thought Georgia Tech. We talked about Georgia Tech. We talked about how they were going to be a sleeper, and they go to Colorado and beat them now. Yeah. They go to Colorado and beat them. They're going to be a sleeper.
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it, but there's one team in the ACC, unfortunately.
And guess what they're going to get? They're going to get.
You need this.
You're going to throw it. They're going to get a double throw it. a double throw up. I don't. Hey, only good thing Belichick got out of that game is his girlfriend was sitting up in the booth. Okay, she was sitting in the booth. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Because I know he was embarrassed.
Look,
he was embarrassed. What I tell you, 2 things in high school and college, you got to be able to do what on offense.
You got to block,
and you got to do what on defense.
tackle.
Hell, they converted 3rd and 20.
He's a Carolina fan. That's why he's getting so passionate.
3rd and 20. So I mean, they just did whatever they wanted to. I think the first drive, but I did tell you, hey, we said they were going to come out and play hard. We just thought it'd be longer than 45 seconds in the first drive.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Well, I don't know.
Hey,
I got to throw this out to you, too.
Throw it on out.
Hey, listen. They had a whole lot of stuff going on, which is great. They want to create an atmosphere. Let's be honest, Carolina's not known for great game day atmosphere.
It was a good atmosphere, though.
It was a good atmosphere. But let me tell you what I thought was not real good. Out of all the people that you got, Petey Pablo, coach, he was on the field. You remember that? You know what I'm talking about?
Petey Pablo from Raleigh,
yeah. Hey, he was out there.
He was the hype man.
He was the hype man, getting them fired up right before they come out. I saw a clip of that. I was like, all right, that's a little too far.
I saw Michael Jordan. Randy Moss was up there sitting with. I don't know, but that was bad. I don't know what they got to do. I know they said they got 70 new players and they ain't come together yet, but they still look bad. I mean,
well, first of all, let's go through it. The first drive looked pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Defense come out, got to stop. You're like, oh, okay, they're cooking. But after that, man, it was all downhill.
I think TC was just kind of shocked by the moment.
I'm gonna tell you something else. The quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know. The other guy came in, and I get it. It's a little bit different pressure. TCU don't have that same edge. I thought he operated the system well.
The quarterback for TCU was legit.
Was
but you know, Carolina's got a freshman quarterback. They're gonna probably have to just throw him in the mix. I mean, I ain't giving up on Carolina, but you know, I told you they might win 9 games, 10 games. Yeah. I might scratch that.
Hey, look,
they're gonna struggle. They're gonna play Charlotte. They got Charlotte this week. If they don't tackle and block no better.
If they struggle with Charlotte, then there's serious concern.
I think they win.
I don't want to overreact. The bottom line is TCU's a good football team, and they were picked to win the game.
But
now,
not
they
like
won't
that.
pick by 43 points.
But not like that.
But you know, I think they'll be fine. He'll
it's going to take a while. I know Belichick. I mean, but they were just bad. That was bad football. Hey, Penn State. I watched them play a little bit. You know, they didn't cover. I don't think a lot of the teams that were favored to covered the first. Well, I know it was 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 top 10 teams lost.
Yeah.
So, but there's a lot of shaking up going to do.
Let's talk about this. Last week, you can go back and check out the episode if you want to. See me and Coach Burr make some bad picks, but we also talked about some coaches been on the hot seat. We put 3 people on there: Brian Kelly, LSU; Dave Doeren, NC State; Mike Norvell, Florida State. And to be honest, all 3 teams won. Now, if I'm a State fan, I still ain't real happy with Dave Doeren. I'm just being honest with you. I still think his seat's a little warm. It's good that he won it.
Alabama guys on.
But now
he's going to have to win.
Brian Kelly won with LSU. I don't really like his comments in the media. Okay, he wanted to kind of run his mouth. All right, dog, you won 1 game now. Cool your heels. Okay.
You bought that game. You bought 25 million. You bought that. You bought that game.
But now I'm gonna tell you, it could be overreaction on the opposite side too, because I do think Alabama's really bad right now. They're in a bad place. I don't know that they're bad, but they're in a bad place. But Florida State, that's a turnaround.
Yeah. They
look legit up front. Gus Malzahn, offensive coordinator. Didn't know this, but he was Castile. He recruited him. He had him at UCF before, and then he transferred to Boston College, so they've reunited. So I think that's good, man. But out of those 3, I think Mike Norvell probably cooled his seat off the most. Yeah. Brian Kelly second, and then Dave Doeren. You know, he's got to win some more games.
He's got to go to a bowl.
As bad as Carolina looked Saturday, when they play each other at the end of the year, if Carolina beats them,
he's gone.
I just still think that's a move.
Another team I was impressed with, and we lost this pick. I was impressed with you, baby.
Miami.
That defensive, they go get you. You know, and I know what's his name. He had a good game. You know why I think he had a good game?
Why?
Because I was reading some stuff. I think he broke up with him and his girlfriend broke up.
Oh, that's old news.
Is that?
You late on that.
Well, I might be
You
late
late
on it, but
You
he had a
late
good
on that.
game. And I'm a Notre Dame fan a lot, but Miami's got some dogs too. ACC, other than a few teams, I think they had a pretty good week. I think they had a pretty good week.
Hey, fantasy.
Congratulate on y'all, man.
Oh, what's
the
up?
Rebels.
Oh yeah.
2-0.
2-0. Starting off 2-0.
Didn't I tell y'all a while back that there's gonna be a possibility for 3 conference champs out of this county?
Yeah.
Y'all remember me saying that? Now the ones that right now are undefeated. They're undefeated. I'm not gonna go any further than that.
Okay.
Okay. I know you don't like to talk about that, but I really don't care. I don't care.
I know you don't.
I don't care. I'll throw up that trash bag. Look.
Hey, look, we got me and Bird both in a fantasy football league. Shout out to the Lane Tree Legends. That's the name of my league.
I think ours is the Twitter. It's Ken Avin and Steve and all them group of boys. I'm telling you, I've never done nothing about. I can see how people get excited about that now. Because I didn't know when we went over there, so we were going to draft them. I said, hell, I thought we were just going to go pick them up. I didn't know you actually had like a draft and you had a time.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good now.
Yeah, the difference is his was in person, mine was online. I got screwed. I left the computer for like 30 seconds, okay? I had 20-some picks. Well, apparently these dudes were on like auto draft or something, boom, 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 boom. Okay, I go back, then my computer timed out. By the time I logged back in, I got the kicker, which I guess ended up being a good pick, the Houston Texans kicker. I think he's supposed to be pretty good. But then I turned around and looked, and I auto drafted them, and I had back-to-back picks because I was 10th in the order. I'm still questioning that. I'm a new guy, so they threw me in there at the 10 spot. But last pick, so I went the Texans kicker, and then I turned around and got San Francisco's defense. I ain't real big.
I don't know about that. I got Denver's defense.
Well, I'm gonna sub out defense week to week.
I don't know how to do none of that.
I help you with it. But I didn't really plan on picking no defense that early. I was going, load up on some more talent.
But I used to watch this stuff all the time. Fantasy football. I said, man, that can't be too. I see why it's kind of bad. I mean, that's like some $1 million contest in fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I reckon you got to watch that thing and see who's injured. I didn't have to do all that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta go. Oh, well, that's something else too. Now,
injury off.
The league we're doing is on like it's like fantasy. It's like I think it's the NFL's version of the fantasy football. Like it's NFL. It's not ESPN. I've always done ESPN. This one's like through like fantasy NFL or something. Well, I got to looking on there. So you got your mode or whatever. Then I seen, well, I could get this, and it would if there's a guy listed as out or whatever, and I ain't noticed it, picked up on it, they'll swap them for me. I was like, well, dang, that's pretty cool. I went to try to set that up. No, you got to pay for that. Let me tell you something. They ain't paying for nothing.
I'm going to win my league. I don't even know nothing about it, but I'm going to win my league. I'm going to win my league.
It's harder to do than
I'm going to win my league. Okay? I'm going to win. I'm back on the horse this week. Ain't going to be giving no more. Hey, now, guys, I didn't want to say, but I had a pretty good weekend making some picks, but we didn't talk about them things.
Yeah.
But
hey,
keep going at it, Belichick. You're going to be all right. I mean, you know you ain't going to be real good when you got 2 or 3 freshmen out there starting on the offensive line. They had a third-string center. I'm still Manning. I think he won't have that kind of performance no more, I don't think.
well, I think he's going to get better, okay? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how we missed this or didn't talk about it, but Matt Patricia is the defensive coordinator for Ohio State. I mean, good God, he win like 3 Super Bowls with Belichick as the DC. He's the head coach of the Lions. And you talk about somebody that must have some dang money. Ohio State University must have some money for football. Because last year, their offensive coordinator was Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
He's been all up and down the NFL, Oregon, all them places. You know, he won't no cheap salary. They got Matt Patricia in there. And my Lord, but it is what it is.
But defenses dominate early. You've always kind of said that. Defenses dominate early. They're a little ready.
Well, I'm going to tell you, the Pirates, my boy JJ's Tigers, got to figure out the run game.
I still think the ones we talked about, I think all them teams will be in the playoffs this year. Yeah. I still think Texas, the ones that lost will still be in the college playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Penn State's going to be pretty good. I watched them. I don't know.
Yeah.
No more prime time. He took it on the chin.
Yeah. Oh, we can't go by without saying this. So we didn't talk about this last week. Hey, man, Lee Corso. Coach, Lee Corso. I'll just be honest with you, man. He's a huge part of, like,
Game day,
my
yeah.
fandom to
Yeah.
college football was like listening to Coach back in the day when you had the NCAA games before they banned them or whatever. You know, you had Ask Coach, and it was
Yeah.
Coach Corso's picks or whatever. Just so like such an important piece of college football history. And he made his final game day pick, his headgear pick. He went with Ohio State. That's the first one he ever did.
Yep.
And then that's the last one he ever did. And Ohio State pulled it out, so that's awesome.
and
And he
yeah,
picked Florida State.
He was
the only one to pick
he was
Florida State.
undefeated. I think he picked 3 or 4 games. He was undefeated.
He got all of them right.
Every one of them right.
So just
And of course, there's probably what 90. I
he's
don't know,
old.
80.
He's old. He's in his
I
90s.
wonder if they're gonna continue that. What's his name? Herb. He said they.
I don't think
He didn't want to have another part. I know. I keep hearing him talk about the guy you watch on ESPN.
Pat McAfee.
Yeah, I like old McAfee, but I don't know if he just let it be. Like
No,
that.
I think that is something that you just gotta roll, man. You know, that was something that was unique to Coach Corso. I think anybody else that does it's not gonna have the same impact.
No.
So
Let that die and start something else.
So let's do something different. Yeah, they got their celebrity picks that come in. You know, they have celebrities come on. Just let them pick it. You know, it might do some stuff.
You know, it'd be cool. Unscripted coaches. Game day.
Hey,
Up
that'd be
there
awesome.
in Michigan, Ohio State game day.
Well,
You'd be throwing. You'd be so nervous, wouldn't you? You'd be doing that. You'd be nervous.
I might be over there by the trash can. So, hey,
Well,
listen.
We're gonna look to go 3-0 this week.
Yeah, we're gonna hold off. We're gonna pump the brakes. We're gonna pump the brakes. We're gonna throw a short out probably Friday with some stuff. Throw some picks out there. I know Coach Pock's brother will be waiting for it. I think he lost his mortgage last week.
There ain't gonna be no donkey pig. There ain't gonna
We
be no
gotta do
donkey
better.
pigs. We're
Well,
gonna be
listen.
all right, but we jump on the big games.
We gotta do better.
We're gonna jump on the big. We jump on the big games.
All right.
All right.
Episode 34, Unscripted Coaches. Remember, do us a favor, guys. Like, subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already done so, and click the share button. Put it out there on social media. Help us keep growing this thing. Peace.